They always seem to connect right when I'm taking a sip here. So, welcome everyone. Akasha here. Here we are, day 2. This is exciting. Okay, so what we're doing is prosperity magic, and we're leading towards the wishes fulfilled workshop. So, make sure, let's see, where is that? It's here somewhere. There it is. So make sure that you sign up there. We've extended the sale through the 31st. So you have a little more time. It's live streamed, it's recorded, and it's going to be epic. Now, this is going to be required for those of you who have joined already or who will be joining. So excellent job. Prosperity Magic Day 1, full on intuitive download, created our temple, created our connection to different guides, to dimensions, opened our heart into 16 or more dimensions with an infinity heart weave going all the way around us, creating this kind of infinite spiral and intuitive weave into other dimensions. This is a high level light body mystery school process. You don't need to know any more than just do the activation and repeat it. And as you enter that place, you're making vows to yourself. You're casting spells. You're using your words to say, this is true. I'm committed. I'm on this path. I'm going to align with my true prosperity. What does it mean? So I want you to have something to write with, and I want you to, if you haven't already, what does prosperity mean to you? And 3 things quickly that it would, well, if you felt prosperous, if you believed that prosperity, which is really what is needed to nourish you, to grow into what it is you wish to be. So you have to become the creator. So we're going to talk about your mind in a minute. So I want you to just take a moment and do a little bit of writing. Automatic download. You're entering into this sacred temple. Above and below you, we have pyramid upon pyramid in time and space, back through time. And these are overlaying each other, opening different dimensions, different stargates, different timelines, and other interdimensional doorways. And as this happens, it is awakening for you. So go ahead and take your moment to close your eyes, breathe yourself into the sacred space. I am that I am, EA Escher EA, and I enter the sacred space in reverence, presence, and love. And let the breath out, whatever way you feel, when you feel. The longer you can hold the breath, the better and more powerful the intention is. You're taking in the infusion of energy, and you're really filling and expanding your heart chakra, as well as the related physical body systems. Now, I am here. I have come on day 2. I have kept my promise to my soul. I have stepped in once again into the sacred temple, and I'm here to look into my mind. I'm here to allow myself to say, well, what would prosperity feel like to me? What would it look like? What would be 3 things that I would feel or have or do? Just 3. If I had complete faith and could project myself into that moment in time and space, because everything is already created, what would it look like or feel like to? So I'll use an example that's dear to my heart: live on the beach. Long dream, my whole life, never really thought I would, so I didn't miss it drastically yet. Kept moving closer. I could drive to the beach, then I could drive to the beach every day, then I could walk to the beach, then I could see the beach, and then I was living on the beach. And it unfolded through an inner knowing, but no striving, no stress. So this is effortless. This is not conditioned. on what you think you could do or afford, what your current circumstances, relationships, or beliefs allow. This is what would it full on feel like, look like? What would I be doing? You could be very good to pick just 3 things that are similar. What would I be doing? Who would I be doing it with? Where would I be doing it? And why? How would I feel? You could play with those types of questions, get very quick answers. Take a breath in. I am fully embodied inside of this sacred prosperity temple, and I am here with my circle. I honor my circle by fully being present here, releasing myself from worries and bonds, allowing the goddesses, the Fae, the sacred jaguar. These are black jaguars that look like mirrors, and mirrors like obsidian, and obsidian that reflects an electric purple and yellow. It's time to be cleansed every day, after every encounter, before anything you do, before you cook, before you make love, before you step into your meditation, before you go to work, before you present, before you do a session or receive a session. Activate and cleanse your light body. I cleanse, clear, and release my light body from all unserving energies in every level, time, and space, as is optimal to my highest good at this time. Take a deep breath in. And what you just said, what you just declared, is now being infused into that breath. Feel as if you are filling that sacred breath up with this intention, and it is the delivery system, it is the email, it is the message that is going out to all of you. 3, 2, 1. Blow it out with great power and allow yourself to come present. Now, I will be silent and you simply receive. Accept that you're fully present here. Let go of wondering. Don't try to figure things out. You're between the worlds. Allow your intuitive journey to take you. This is not the place for logical thought, organization, or sorting out what it means. Let go of all desperation. Let go of all grasping. Let go of everything you think you want, everything that you are carrying. Just let it all go and float now. Float up to the top and come out the spout and rest gently in the crystalline waters of a mountain waterfall. It's a crystal mountain. It is a mountain of your mind. You are here. You rose to the top of your mind, the pinnacle of your mind. This is like the capstone, the eye of your mind, and your mind at its highest level, awakened, multidimensional, harmonized, reconnected, aligned, rebooted. This is the place to do it. Declare now, I reclaim my mind, and I wish in this moment to feel, sense, and know that I have always in this moment and within me all that I need. There is nothing that is required in any moment that I do not already know, have, or have access to. I can put down carrying everything, clear my mind. My mind is one with the infinite. It is being washed with golden waves. Jaguar medicine is here, opening your inner eye, that divine vision that you declared you would have. Now it is time to allow the priestess, the wisdom keeper, the healer, the elder, the channel, the seer, whatever you might sense or feel lives within you. Jaguar medicine, my medicine, mixed with fairy goddess, mother medicine, marries the world of magic and earth with divine vision. Today you can cross the shadow of your mind and go deep, deep, deep into what it is that you are ready for. So take a moment to ponder this question. What is it that feels like prosperity for me? Once you write it down, look at it, feel into it again, and ask yourself, who is this for? Each of these three. Who is this for? Who is this for? Now you are going to decide and open your eyes and look at the screen and step into the Prosperity Manifesting Magic Challenge, the circle that you agreed to be. And part of your agreement is to allow your wishes to be fulfilled. You are now choosing a wish to be fulfilled. What would it feel like to feel prosperous? Would that feel like ease, grace, support, trust, ability to be present in the moment, able to communicate with all nature, all elements, all manifestations, to be able to feel like there is this part of me that is just like this image, producing gold of whatever form feels beautiful, wonderful friendships, creative alliances, opportunities to express, to create, to co-create, to do good, to build, feeling the wealth all around you now, building in your mind a completely new structure. Today, I'm willing to let my wishes be fulfilled in my mind. I release all that blocks my mind from being able to see, to imagine, to visualize, and to begin to marry all my senses, all my sensors, all my lives, all my powers. Known and unknown, I do not have to know any of them. I am a clear and open channel to manifest prosperity in the optimal way for my highest good at this time. And so it is. Now, enter the sacred space. Stay inside of this beauty and allow yourself to receive. Once you have declared, now you're just going to sit like watching a sunset, effortless, open heart and open mind. There's no judge here. There's only oneness, the I am that I am, and I am the creator, the selector, the manifestor. So I now choose to be magic, clear, pure, aligned with my wishes, trusting they are fulfilled. That's it. Feel it. Allow it to pour into your senses, over your face, into the pores of your skin. How does it feel? Like sun on your face, or cold winter air where you see your breath. Sacred silence in a forest, chanting and music and dancing in a sacred celebration in that same forest with others of another time or another place, others of you. You dance. It's time to build a new mind. Now, slowly, slowly allowing yourself to become a little more aware. Write down anything you've just received or experienced. It's extremely important to write it down. Could be just 2 words, could be a drawing, could be white, blue, happiness, heart, warm, or it could be much more. Do something to acknowledge what you've received. Maybe just write thank you. Listen carefully to everything I say. I am casting magic, which means I'm asking elementals, multiple dimensions of earth realities. We've connected yesterday to all the elements, all the directions. That means we are in harmony and joyful co-creation. And it is our responsibility now to receive the communication and the offers and the support from everything around you. You must walk this way, and your mind is the most powerful tool that you have. We will move through the mind in a powerful yet simple way and go deeper on all these concepts into the workshop and then the course, if you wish to go deeper. No one can take your fruits. You cannot take another's fruits. All right? So in your mind that's rested and opened, connected in this sacred space, which means it's receiving, nurturing, balanced between the above and below, between the worlds, at infinity, means there's peace. There's nothing here to tell you what to do. And you are here in the garden of your mind. I want you to now think about, if my mind is a garden and I am the only one that can plant in it, clean it, grow it, tend to it, talk to it, love it, landscape it, I'm the only one who can harvest the fruits, who can enjoy the sweetness, who can plant the seeds. If you take these ideas of a garden, very literally put them into the energetics of how you create your reality, you must focus on prosperity as the vital essence and life force needed for you to grow, to feel safe, to create, to speak up, to go for your own business, or to write that book, or to find a new job, or to leave a relationship, or to enter a relationship, or to move to a new country, or to take a course, or to surrender yourself to the moment and learn to listen and stop controlling, to free yourself from your mind, your negativity, your roles, and your lack mentality. So in the mind exists many things, and the lack mentality is the one that holds the locks, parts of you that are in dungeons or shackles that energetically feel like that because you haven't let yourself think or speak or plant or tend to or allow yourself to grow the most magnificent fruit, the biggest tomato, the most wonderful pumpkin. You have all you require, all you require is already here. Everything is created. You must listen carefully and re-listen to every word. These words are wisdom coming from deep source energy, and they're coming to you in the right moment, in the right way. You're going to hear and think and be triggered to notice a particular pain or thought or joy or possibility or memory. Whatever it is, I want you to simply be open, receptive, present. An open mind receives never-ending inspiration, connects to multiple sources, multiple dimensions, multiple herbs that have wisdom, multiple entities and gods and goddesses and devas and tree spirits and water elementals and the moon, and multiple cultural yous. Maybe you when you were a child, maybe you when you were in the future, maybe when you were a wise woman, maybe when you were some other thing. There's no time and space that gets between you and what you need. So when you think, I am here to tend to the garden of my mind, I reap what I sow. I want you to think about this and ponder it and go sit in a garden and talk to a tree, talk to a flower, talk to a bee, talk to a cloud, talk to whatever it is you can see. Something of great beauty, natural, and wisdom. Drop desperation and neediness. Don't try to prove, oh, I've struggled, I've worked hard. This means nothing. It has no value. It has no weight. It isn't going to get you any special treatment. It is going to just reproduce more of that shit. So you must leave all of that behind unless you want to reap what you sow. That means if you keep bringing your problems, if you keep having resentment, you're sending resentment to someone, even yourself, or both yourself and someone else, then that resentment is going to come back on you, guaranteed 1000%. It is not just wonderful things that you send out to other people that come back to bless you 1000 times. It is all that you send out. And if that person is not in a state of receptivity and belief that what you say about them is true, then all of it will come back to you and manifest in your life. You must master your mind and no longer surrender to the luxury of thinking negative thoughts about yourself or anyone else. Period. End of story. Whatever you have to do, interrupt, interrupt, interrupt. So no needy thoughts, no desperation, no struggle, no sacrifice. You must enter oneness. Everything is here in this moment. Calm mind, the one who knows that it is infinite. That means there is a part of you that knows you are intimate, infinite, and you are intimate with it. Use the mind to create, not to destroy. When you are thinking toxic thoughts toward yourself or anyone else, when you are thinking war, when you are attuned to what someone is doing wrong, what you have done wrong, what isn't right, what you don't have, all of this will simply produce more. You must free the mind and look only at the infinite. Say, I am ready to be full of possibilities today. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be unique. I'm going to express. The prosperity is within my full pleasure and satisfaction. That means I get to choose what I love. I love to live in a world of rainbows, unicorns, magic, and I have had the most magical fairy tale to me journey. A lot of my life very painful and hard, and people look at it, I'm so sorry, and I think, what are you sorry about? I dove in, I'm eating life, I'm going deep, and I'm coming up with treasures. And there were so many parts of my recent trip that were pure magic. And I was walking on the beach the other day, home again, doing immediately 3, 4 a.m., wide awake, the beach calling me, the sun calling me, the magic of this place that feeds me. This is prosperity to me. I love going to London, to England. I love going to cities, pyramids, other places. I love travel. So to me, prosperity is a mix of both. And I have this place to come home to. I'm never sad that I go home. So how could it be prosperous for you to build a life that in your mind is exactly what you want and you live it? Okay. Now, what is your full pleasure and satisfaction? Know what you wish for in whatever form it is in now. Don't worry about it perfecting it. You will be perfecting it as it goes. You have to start somewhere. So don't say, well, I don't know. It's not perfect. I can't quite imagine it. I don't know if I'm worthy yet. I'll think about it later. Know what you wish for in whatever form it is in now. Accept it and start to develop it immediately, because you're going to open the floodgates. You're going to get in the flow. Things are going to open. Things are going to happen. Your mind is going to learn to think differently, to police itself. Oh, no, no, no. That's a negative thought. That's a poor girl thought. We are not doing that anymore. We are not recreating that anymore. We can only allow energies, thoughts, beliefs, people, places, relationships, everything in your life must be cleansed and replaced with what is beautiful, joyful, powerful, desirable, delicious, easy, not because you think it's easy, but because nothing is work anymore. Period. I can promise you. It is hard work because mentally and emotionally you keep being sucked back into the old thoughts. But when you start to master your mind and you realize, I only want my mind focused on what is powerful, what is beautiful for me and for everyone. I see source, beauty, possibility, creativity, love, rainbows in everyone. And I was walking on the beach and I thought, if I'm the creator of everything and everything I'm seeing was created by me, I would like to say, wow, this is gorgeous. Thank you. And here's what I would do. And here's what I am doing. And here is what it's like now. And I take it in those 3 bites and I take it from a concept. What would I do to make this even more like what I like? And I thought, I keep seeing energies. I see energies, but there's many energies to see. It's not like I see all energies. And so it's a constantly awakening sense that tells me about how attuned I am, how open I am, how present I am. And the prosperity grandmothers, they've come in and they're the watchers and they weave with the infinite field. They weave with the full color spectrum. And from it, they conjure. They're not desperate. They're not chasing. They're not trying to create. They're conjuring. You have to learn to conjure. And you can conjure with your mind by seeing something. All right. So let's dive into the magic of this moment, practical prosperity magic. I want you to read along, looking at this, saying this. If you can say it out loud, perfect. If not, do that later. Repeat this as often as you can, because this is going to reprogram the mind, the energy, the blueprint on a spiritual level, the kundalini, the chakras, the throat. It's going to really open the heart. And we're talking about the mind because the mind has decided what you look like, what you can have, how much money is in your bank account, whether you're loved or loving or not, whether you failed or a success, whether you live inside of magic and you know that every day something beautiful, some new opportunity is going to unfold. You make your crown, you make your wand, you live it. Or do you let the past dictate or someone else's ideas dictate? And you just want to know. All right. So this is medicine. This is medicine that you're going to be saying. When you use your word for yourself, you are becoming a prosperity prophet. You are prophesizing. There it is. Prophesizing. You are being a prophetess or a prophet. And a prophet simply means that you are seeing the future. You are seeing potential pathways. Okay. And that potential pathway that you see with your mind is what goes out as a map, as an instruction, as an order, no different than ordering what you want in a restaurant. Then you say, oh, okay, here's what I order. I want a large cappuccino with coconut milk and no sugar and cinnamon. And so I put that order in. I don't have a lot of emotion over that order coming back to me. I order it all over the world. So if you take your mind off of what you can't have, or that it isn't, or that it's going to take a long time, or that you didn't do it right, all of that stuff is illusion. It is now dead. I am your fairy godmother. I declare that it is gone. What you wish for is already here. Are you ready to step into your wishes being fulfilled? Choose it in your mind as the I am, the creator, or the selector. I am ready and willing to step into the sacred moment and to take my step into prosperity, power, and consciousness. And I agree that I am the I am. I am the creator, and I select that what I wish for is already here. That I am the master of my mind, and that prosperity consciousness now floods in with ideas and energy, colors and light, all the luminous light, all the materials that I need to build a new mind, a new city of the mind, a new world of the mind, a new beach of the mind. What is the beauty? What is the image? What is the smell? What is the thought? What is the feeling that most connects you to that bliss? And then Walk the path in the mind as the doors open in your field of bliss. So we say this together. Take a deep breath in. I am that I am, and what I speak is the truth. I am the master of my reality, and I now say that I am the creative power of my reality. Let the breath go. The wand is now taking shape. Do you feel it in your heart? Do you feel it in your hand? Do you feel it like a unicorn coming out of your forehead? Is it radiating out of your crown? In what way is your creative power now radiating from you? Because it is now a part of what you are projecting to create the reality that you live. I now infuse my reality with joy, harmony, peace, and love. I now infuse my reality with joy, peace, harmony, and love. All I do, all I think, all I see is radiating. Just follow along with your eyes. I want you to see the words. I want you to say the words silently or out loud. All I do, all I think, all I see is radiating. Feel it and see it as you are saying it. You are manifesting it. You are declaring it. You are casting the spell. You are putting in the passcode for the program to download this new software. Luminous liquid light, the ideal ingredients for my imagination to mold my optimal reality, is right here in my fingertips, in my hands. I am building a new mind. I am building new beliefs. I am building a new mindset, a mindset of prosperity, a mindset that is aligned. All I do is aligned with my highest good at this time. I am the key that changes my destructive thoughts and destructive feelings. Now feel yourself opening a lock, opening a shackle, opening a dungeon, opening something that has kept to these destructive thoughts and feelings here, a part of you, keeping you from your prosperity, from your joy, from your love, from your manifesting powers, and release it, creak open. I am the key that frees my creative thoughts and feelings. I am the key that frees. So the destructive flows away. The jaguar takes it across the rivers, into and beyond death. It goes back into the earth, composted into one. I am one with the earth. I am one with the air. I am one with fire of my spirit. I am one with the water that cleanses and clears. And now I feed this. I am the power and light of the universe, and it is up to me to create with full acceptance and presence. This does not look correct to me. Give me a moment here. There we go. So you're feeling this. All I do is aligned with my highest good at this time. That means every thought, every feeling, and every inspiration, if I stay in the present moment, if I watch what my mind is thinking, is it thinking destructive or creative? Is it stirring joy within me? How does it feel? What would I think? Who would I be with? How is that vision now changing? Build it more in your mind. I am the power and light of the universe. Bring that power and light to your vision. Oh, it would feel so good. Come with the qualities and the feelings. Then maybe let other pieces of the vision come. I love harmony, harmony with family, harmony with body, harmony with spirit, harmony with the elements, harmony with money, harmony with myself, harmony with the past. I am the power and light of the universe, and it is up to me. Pick up your staff, your wand, pick up your power right now, energetically, bring it into your body. It is up to me to create with full acceptance and presence. Step into the power, step into the center, see that you are the one that decides. The mind does not control you. You have just stepped back into your place of empowerment. I now turn back on the connection to my mind. I know what I wish for. I accept it. I develop it now. I have support all around me. I reclaim my mind today, and I know it is the key to my happiness, my purpose, my power, and my prosperity. I reclaim my mind. I now let my mind co-create with all the guides that I met the first time, with all the divine beings that are here today. The power, the prosperity, the joy, the happiness of my personal plan, my soul's purpose is here. It is exploding within each cell like a small fireworks, tingling, beautiful, perhaps bubbles. You feel the magic stirring within you. I am accepting what I wish for in my mind. I clear the clutter. I clear repetitive, unserving thoughts. I reboot my mind and ignite my creative juices, my visionary skills, my sensory powers, my clairaudience, clairsentience, clairs beyond clairs, skills of the soul, of other lives, of other times, of the ancestors, skills of the powers and the wisdom and the mystery schools, and all of it brought to the divine power within me, the power of my imagination. I accept what I wish for in feeling and emotions. Let yourself feel it. Fill it full of really powerful feelings. Perhaps crying, perhaps a sense of freedom, possibility, love, joy, peace, worthiness, freedom, youth, energy. I accept what I wish for in possibilities and opportunities. Doors open all around me. See it, sense it, open to it. You are in flow. You are in the present moment. The grandmothers of dream weaving prosperity are here. They say, bring like Spider Woman down your spiritual and your self-image. Prosperous. Let it step before you and into your mind. Your financial, free, prosperous self, the worthy self, now steps before you and into your mind. And all of your relationships come down to this powerful being that is now stepping into your mind. It is you, your relationship with yourself and with your past and with the future and with others. It is who you are radiating and what you are creating. Now you are going to bring before you this wake up formula, this embodiment activation you just did. You will repeat because you need to embody what you have decided to begin to build with your mind. Building with your mind requires that you don't let it wander. You don't let it go to other ideas. You keep bringing it back. But then you are in co-creation when new ideas come forward. Build an altar where you live, where you are, somewhere. Bring oracle cards like I have, statues of beings, energies, stones, candles, herbs, incense. Cleanse and clear yourself. Allow yourself to be always in this joyful, prosperous mind. Use what we have just done as a mantra, a declaration. Say it over and over. Make sure you're on nanakasha.com. Be sure that you subscribed here, and you'll get everything that we're doing in this. And then when you join the workshop, which is on sale for another week, keep moving forward. Now, I want you to feel yourself growing because your mind has been cleansed, cleared. There's no limits. There's no lack in your mind. It's like a wide open space. Feel yourself growing, expanding. You're nourished. You're so nourished that you grow. You're so rested. You're so centered that you expand out into this open, clear mind. Let go of everything. Flow. You are being carried effortlessly into yourself with all the wealth and worthiness and joy, and embody only those thoughts grow out of this blissful flow that you are floating in. And you look up and you watch your reality building up out of this blissful flow, which is filled with the feelings that align with your rich bliss path. That just for you, exactly for you, they're not for anyone else. They're to nourish your inner child, your magical child. They're to nourish your elder and your sage one. They're to nourish all the powers of the mind that you have ever had, because you can access, you can pick, you can choose. You are the artist. Your mind is now awake. It's let go. It's in the flow. It's floating in wealth and worthiness. There's an abundance of all that is required for you to build from joy, to nourish, to embody only the thoughts of rich in mind, spirit, in relationships and love and health, richness, depth, deliciousness, richness in bliss, harmony, peace, richness and love and joy, and feeling willing, inspired, holding intent, being willing, open, present, richness of being in the present moment, reverent, serene, connected to bliss, powers beyond belief, opening the mind now, expanding beyond, opening. You feel more and more lines of light, like radars, like signals coming from your mind as it expands up through the crown, up into the soul star, into the higher self, and out and expanding into your stellar gateway. Now you are operating, you're receiving, you're expanded into a new universe, into a new reality you've tapped into. You're nourished, rested, and centered. You're flowing gently. You feel yourself being replenished. The wealth is here. The worthiness is here. That's just normal. It's natural. The joy flows through you. What are the most joyful opportunities, doorways? What if I walked along the beach and decided that if this was really me creating this, then I would have rainbows everywhere, and then I had rainbows I could see. And within 2 minutes, I look out over the ocean and there's a rainbow coming out of a cloud going into the water, faint at first. I look at it, I stare at it, I take my glasses on and off. I wonder if I can see it. I take pictures of it to see if it will show up. I walk a little, I turn. It's getting stronger and stronger. I start to laugh. I rejoice, I receive, I accept as I see. It's so true. Every time I turn around, something new, something magical, some new door opens, some new opportunity is there. It is effortless. It only requires me to stay true to the vision, to master my mind, to keep it focused on this beauty, this grace, this opportunity, and what might magically appear, what doors, what people, what places. I am embodied now with a mind that is full of creativity, worthiness, joy, peace, harmony, and grace. I accept, I receive, and I allow. I am the prosperous priestess, the power, the prosperous formula of growth. I am the rider, the director. I am the actor. I am the producer. I hold all power, and I choose now to build my mind in a prosperous realm of love, grace, ease, beauty, and abundance for all. Prosperity, peace, purpose, power, presence. I am that I am. EA, Escher, EA. And so it is. Namaste. As we close day 2, we acknowledge the Infinity Healing Chamber and all of the divine guides who've come. We honor and receive and accept and allow great graciousness with ease. Come back remembering this is deep magic, that you are going on multidimensional journeys, that you are crossing time and space, that you are accessing wisdom from your other lives. And this was our guide today, number 2 from my Prosperity Magic Oracle deck, Grandmother Prosperity Dreamweaver. They taught the class last year of Prosperity Magic, and they opened up a gentleness, a sacred feminine, a wisdom, and a power, a personally powerful, empowered completely within self, needing nothing from outside of you, but playing with all the elements around you, conjuring from those full color spectrum, the harmony, the colors that you see. Out of that, they begin to conjure symbols, structures that create life form. So tune in and take with you today the timeless magic, the grandmother wisdom, the eternal prosperity, that connection to source, that manifesting in flow. And remember, if you feel struggle, let go. You're trying. The flow is here to carry you. And I will see you tomorrow for day 3. Very exciting. I want to say hi, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Sylvia. Hi, what hijacks me back into lack is the numbers in your bank account. This is a fabulous thing. Yay. Hi, Candy. Hi, Candy. Hi, Sylvia. I never considered myself in lack, all just in perfect divine order and can only get better. Well, that's good, Sylvia, but there's things that you want. There's things you feel frustrated about. There's things that aren't changing, or the things that you want to change. And if you remain too passive, then you're not going to achieve what you want. It's like the other side of the coin of people, like most of us, trying too hard and trying to achieve and getting sucked back into that. So I literally, Lisa, had to train myself when I was going through my divorce and lost everything in bankruptcy, and there was always negative numbers in my bank account, from being in an emergency mode, being triggered by it, making it mean something about me, how bad I was, and on and on. And this is an opportunity. Every single thing you have that's tripping you up about being wealthy or worthy or prosperous or trusting in the moment, letting go. It doesn't mean that in every moment you're going to be a millionaire. It means that in every moment you're living in joy and trust. And who the hell cares if there's money in the bank or not, because it's all going to start to flow together. And the more consistently you live in the harmony of magic, the more consistent then the reality is. And there's less of those ups and downs. So right now, Lisa and anyone else who has a bank account that's not full enough for your happiness, you have to expand and start to look at your bank account within and feel happiness and add numbers to it. Imagine it with an extra zero or a couple extra zeros, and then feel into that and be in that and see it and declare it and talk it and say it. And if you have a business and you are changing your prices, practice it, say it, feel it, receive it. And this is going to dig up the energies that say no. And these are in the mind. So you don't want them in the mind. You want to say, hey, come here, sweet pea. Oh, goody, I found you. There you are. Now come on out, because the numbers in your bank account reflect one tiny reality of one ray of reality of this infinite abundant field that is woven within, Fibonacci spirals, because there's so much information, there's so many possibilities out there. So choose a different reality. one that, yes, the numbers change, but first you change before the numbers change. You change today. You take your mind back and say, oh my gosh, it looks like this, it feels like this, it's going to be fantastic to have $60,000 in the bank account, whatever. And you feel into it and you keep walking that path, no matter how many times your poor girl wants to say, yeah, but where's it going to come from? Or it didn't come in time. Or what if it doesn't come in time? You have to keep taking those and say, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, I could turn that off. Sorry about that. Hide. So what we want to do now is to drop deeper into I am the creator. I am the creator, and I've been blessed, and that's fantastic. So Sylvia is really focused on her blessings right now. That's awesome. So she can now take those blessings, and if she's fully embodying them and appreciating them and feeling how good they are and how much better could they get, now new doors will open to that. If you are here to expand your bank account, you have to let go of needing your bank account to give you the strength or the courage to go do what you want to do. You have to say, oh, the bank account's full, everything is there, I'm going to move towards what I want. And that's just the reality of it. You can't stay in your comfort zone and wait for the reality outside of you, the signs, the doors, the signals, the abundance, the opportunities. They do not open for you until you take some kind of action emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically. Okay. Hi Barney, hi Urtag. Oh, Candy. Lisa said, beautiful. My golden chamber opened up. It was gorgeous during the activation. I've been exploring my daily joys, the fun idea of feeling into the happiness of my bank account within and add the zeros that I want. Yeah, and that's just one thing to do. And I used to do that, and I did a lot of work on the money issues. Made a lot, lost a lot, everything in between. And then there becomes a balance, this beautiful dance. So if you're way over here in fear of what it's telling you, you have to tell yourself, well, that is one reality. And if I just turned one circle around right where I'm standing right now, I would see 16 other realities. So part of the infinity light body magic that we did yesterday was connect you from the heart in a infinity weave, which is basically an infinity symbol from your heart out. And to me, the temple was like this platform all around us, and we were each connecting to the different guides, to the different elementals, to the different aspects, to the different parts of us. And there was minimum 16 of those. So when you overlap those in Light Body School, we call it a flow or a flower. It becomes this multiple dimensional overlapping lights, different colors flowing in and out of your heart. So there's no way for you to be alone. Keep tuned into that, and then ask, say, ooh, I'm excited. What does it feel like to love my bank account, wherever it is? Because it can hold $50,000, it can hold $80,000, it can hold $600,000, it can hold any amount of want. And I love the feeling of, and what is that? The freedom to move money around, to invest, to spend, to what? What is your joyful reality? Oh, I own a place in Athens and Paris and London and New York. I have rental properties here. I travel twice a year. I go on a beach retreat. I teach this. What is the ideal? And you need to ignite that imagination by thinking about it. Yes. And when you say the bank account's full, so whatever is showing up, that's fine. That's just one reality. And now I'm scanning and I'm literally looking for which reality has the bank account at a different level, and that level that you're ready for right now. So you might be ready for a bank account that's not always $100 under, but it's always $100 over. zero, or $1,000, right? Something that could happen very quickly because your belief system is less blocking it. And your mind has to give the structure. The imagination has to say, "Ooh, it looks like this. It feels like that. Oh, then this could be possible. Oh, that would be possible." And then I add another zero the next week, and it flips over into 1,000, and maybe into 10,000, and into 100,000. And it doesn't have to follow that. You're showing that you're ready and willing for growth, and you see that growth. Maybe you see a tower being built out of light and energy. Okay, all those guides you're connected to are here for your prosperity. I love you. See you tomorrow. Bye.